Good morning and welcome to AM Forex New York. Today is Thursday, October 18th. I'm Caitlin Sisney. The dollar declined to a two-week low against the yen on speculation a Federal Reserve report will show manufacturing in the Philadelphia region is slowing, strengthening the case for a cut in lending rates. Yen is trading at 115.66. The dollar also traded within less than half a cent of a record low versus the euro, as traders boosted bets on a Fed rate cut this month. Government reports this week showed the housing recession deepened last month, and foreigners sold a record amount of U.S. securities in August. Euro is trading at 142.54. Meanwhile, sterling is trading at 204.44. Today, we're joined by Brian Taylor from M&T Bank. He'll give his short-term outlook for the Forex market.
Good morning. We're finding the euro raising its level this morning due to the fact that the U.S. yesterday, the Fed came out and said that there are risks in the economy to the downside, that there's a possibility that we may see more of a housing correction within regions of the U.S., which means that the U.S. is probably going to be lowering rates going forward. This had an adverse effect on the currency, and that the euro, the pound, are now being bidded up just due to the fact that the interest rate spreads are now favoring those currencies. Within this equity market, we've seen that the Asian bourses are up this morning, yet the dollar-yen has come off a little bit. This could be mainly due to the unwinding of some carry trades just due to the risk, or better yet, repatriation of funds coming out of Asia, which we've seen a lot recently. Oil is pretty much steady this morning, but we're seeing the Australian dollar and Canadian dollar hold its ground despite the dollar going down against the European currencies. As long as oil stays stable, we believe right now that the dollar CAD and the Australian dollar will stay stable, but there's risk that the oil will come down specifically due to the Turkish dilemma that was going on with the surgence of their military. We're also seeing this morning that the dollar Swiss has come off a great deal, as well as the dollar yen, which really corresponds to the unwinding of carry trades which we're seeing going across. This morning we do see very big stops coming out about 42.75, 42.80 in the euro, back up to 43, which is going to be some huge stops that we're hearing in the market due to some option-related positions. We're seeing the same in the pound, which at about 205, we're seeing some large stops also. All in all, this morning should be pretty stable, given there's not a bevy of information coming out this morning. As the only thing that's coming out that we see of interest is jobless claims, but I think people are forward-looking already in jobless claims, and that it's not going to be taken. It's going to be taken just with a grain of salt and not too serious. All in all, this morning, again, should be pretty stable unless we see levels broken in the euro at 143 and also in the dollar yen at about 115.60.
That was Brian Taylor from M&T Bank. I'm Caitlin Sisney. Join us again later for another update right here on ForexTV.com.